They remade their roster so they could just be competitive enough this year. They were better than they thought, but they also knew this year in the playoffs that was not good enough to win a championship.
I'm telling you got to build around those two. And you name names of guys that they built around those two, which is why they got that chip. They got the Drew Holidays. They got Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford. They built around them.
What do we
They didn't break them up.
With Jason and with Jalen, and you know, we're hearing scouts talk about the redundancy a little bit and how they. So if you add a guy like Giannis, then all of a sudden you fill a gap in rim protection and a person that can actually drive and create a different style of how you want to play in the future. If you told me, I don't need him to space. If you told me Giannis was going to be healthy, then I would say I'm 1,000% on board with that. Would be my major concern. Would be about that. There's one other NBA topic that's getting a lot of buzz, and I just want to get everyone's take here on it. After the Spurs lost in the finals, as you have seen by now, Victor Wembanyama and several of his teammates, and most notably the young superstar, walked straight off the court and skipped the traditional post-game handshake. Someone who's never short for words is Draymond Green. He weighed in saying this.
There's nothing like traveling in style with the largest global airport lounge network. There's nothing like flight.
The reason I was disappointed is because when you go mano a mano, toe to toe, blow for blow, with a team, and they get the better of you, those that become champions look them in their eyes and say, respect, congratulations, well deserved. And then you go to the locker room. That's what those that become champions do. When guys just leave the court and can't face me and AV, one of our assistant coaches, we always say, look your killer in the face. Look your killer in the face. You gotta look them in their face.
So, they look at the I think they understood that Draymond wants you to look at the So, walking off without a handshake, something or nothing? Not a damn thing. This is the most contrived conversation I have ever heard. This stems from me and Wilbon yelling at each other over 1991. This only happens, honestly, when we want to bang on a player. This only happens when we want to bang on Victor Wembanyama right now because of the flagrant fouls and the stuff that he said afterwards. I'm not waiting around for you to jump around with your teammates and everything else to see me somewhere and then acknowledge me. And then celebrating with that's like waiting at the end before you have somebody else. I see you'll see him in the back. So when you see LeBron and Tim Duncan in the back, when Tim Duncan said to LeBron, this will be the one day I'm glad you didn't let me get one. They didn't shake hands on the floor. And when LeBron lost to the Orlando Magic in 2009, about 25 years ago, at the People's Power, they walked in the Eastern Conference Finals, he walked off the floor, LeBron shook his hand, they concocted now.
All right, somebody that's that Irish. I'm very good with the Irish goodbye, but it's much more than even a party. We love these guys. At least
Bottom of the hour, back on, get us back to the NBA. Let's do a whole season wish list for big stars around the league. Hey, Alan Hunt, what should LeBron James all-season wish list be?
his first wish should be that another team wants him more than the Lakers do. So that the Lakers now have a tough decision to make rather than the rest of his life. Because you got the Warriors and a Cleveland Cavaliers team that might want to look into bringing him in for one last vote.
Charles Boston said he'll also get into LeBron to finish. Back when he was on the start. But Tim, what's your wish list?
A man who was in attendance in Game 5 of the East for the NBA Finals.
I don't need no goals. I don't need it. He needs somebody else. I like that. Yeah, that's what that beer.
Giannis under the Clippers offseason wish list pick. GA's wish should be to play for two of the most brilliant minds in the game of basketball. One being a guy in Brad Stevens as the general manager for the Boston Celtics, and the next being Joe Mazzulla, who is the head coach for the Celtics as well, who need to revamp, recalibrate their team, having a replica of a guy that can drive the pack down court for 2-point shooting around him. That's what the GA is. James Harden is the only person who is thinking on it should play Boston.
NBA debut, and it's been a short time. His basketball journey started in West Karsten at WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe and working his way to the benches of the NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to do in the world, and guys, that stage of his journey begins tonight.
Quite a story. Thanks for the report. The to the rag. Where's the help?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's MP. Pass to Bufkin. To halt the run, and the Nets miss again. Hornets leading by 5. Bridges finds Connaughton. Back to Bridges. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nets trail by 8. It's MP, top of the key. Porter looking it over. Trains the three-pointer.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Connaughton passes the ball. Down low. Out to Bridges. And another 3 for Charlotte.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, MP. The offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Miller with a wide open look. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Nets trail by 9. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. MP kicks to Porter. Here's Connaughton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good.
Man, they are just living at the line.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
The Nets making a switch here. Traore's checked in. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The shot's good.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Charlotte. They lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Knipple. Sexton is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Salon in at the 4. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Pass to Saraf. Here's Hastings. Here's Saraf. On the wing, MP. He's got 6, just 5 to shoot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Sexton against Sharp. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Ben Saraf. That is his first foul of the game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to MP. To the middle. It's tipped. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
We throw good, MP. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Sexton kicks to Connaughton. Off target with his three.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
MP strong inside.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Charlotte leading by 7. Ball surveying the defense. Sexton dishes the ball. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Nets. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Hastings. Nets trail by 7. Outside Thomas. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. One-on-one fast break. Making a change here. Hastings checked in. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Miller outside, and it's ball in the corner. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. The putback, it's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, Nick Claxton bullying his way to the cup. You love to see it.
Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Yep, that one goes. Thomas got his 2nd basket of the night.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
What do I mean? Well, you didn't have to play it anyway.
Stolen by Thomas.
Brock Lesnar. The thing is about Oba is that he